there for now. Right. Out of the way. We made it. We're in town. Dropping the trailer. We're gonna set up camp here on this chunk of BLM. Kind of a central location to town and to where like kind of the bulk of our pins that we've dropped on Go Hunt are. So blowing sideways, snowing. Not too bad though, it's not too cold. So, but yeah, we're gonna get camp kind of set up, at least, you know, most of the way there, and then we're gonna go hunt. Time to hunt. Well, just getting camp set up, blowing up the air mattress here that Jeff and I will be sharing. Bob's setting up a cot, and just across the road from where we're camping right now, we have a group of deer with a borderline shooter buck in it. He's on private currently, but he's actually not that far away. So, setting up camp, got deer, got a buck, flat, there's nobody else around right now, snowing. This is what we were hoping for with Montana mule deer hunting in November. So, getting excited.
Let's take a look at Bob. What do you got going on, Jarge?
Hold this up, I'll slide the on.
Okay.
Oh, the camera's on.
Say hi, Bob.
Alright, setting up my cot. You wanna give me a hand real quick?
I got you.
Hold it.
Well, been coming up and trying to find some little glassing knobs that we can hike up to, get a little bit of elevation and look into some stuff that you can't see from the roads. And this afternoon we finally found a couple of them that we've been able to look into. And we found deer, we found bucks and such, just they've all been on private so far. We haven't seen a single deer on public land so far. We're finding deer close to public. Like right now, we've had a couple bucks down in here that are just a few hundred yards from public, but nothing coming on yet. But the name of the game right now is find does on public, keep track of them, because every group of does that we've seen on private has had at least one buck with them. So right now we're in the search for does on public, trying to find more of these little pockets that we can hike up, you know, anywhere from even 200 yards from the truck straight up a hill to a mile or two in. We're just trying to find those areas that are going to get overlooked by everyone else who's just driving the roads. So today's kind of a glorified scouting day, but I feel like we're coming up with at least a game plan. So we gotta just find more spots like this that we can keep hitting, keep checking. And eventually we're gonna turn some deer up in here.
Oh, I spotted a legal 3x3. I'm just laying here behind the gun, contemplating if I want to shoot or not. I haven't killed a buck in a couple years, so I'm pretty tempted. I'm just still on the fence, so I'm just gonna sit here and kind of feel it out. But first day in Montana, first legal buck on a public land, so we'll see. Take another look at him.
Well,
the right. Hold left. Hold left. Drilled him, bud. Get him again.
Going over.
Nice shot,
Dumped him! Dumped him!
Shot,
What the fuck happened the first two?
You probably pulled.
You just pulled right.
Missed.
You missed. Shot to the right, Bob. Shot to the right. Hold left. Hold left.
Drilled him.
Drilled him, bud. Get him again.
He's going over. Hit him. Oh, dumped him.
Shot,
Dumped him. Dumped him.
One. Well, that happened fast. Day one in Montana, first buck that we've spotted on public land. I spotted a body on top of the hill. And put glass on it. It was a buck. Put the spotter on it, and it's a 3x3. That's my biggest out-of-state buck. It's not big by any means, but I haven't killed a buck in a couple of years, and I really thought about it, but I decided to take it. So I'm excited. It's down, all on film. Let's go check it out. Day one and it's over, just like that. He's honestly,
A good buck, dude.
yeah, I think he's bigger than I expected him to be. Got eye guards, 3x3. Like I said earlier, I haven't killed a buck in a couple years, so I'm pretty stoked. But to forgive me, I got a cold going on, so I'll take it.
Jesus.
What are you guys doing, Zach?
Tightening the base on the Spartan.
What's up, guys? We're tired of being shitty ass road hunters and being losers, so we're getting out of the truck and we're going to a little chunk of BLM. Looks like it gets down in some good area. We haven't seen a deer today. So stoked. It's really, really cold this morning, so we're gonna go for it. We're gonna send it and actually feel like hunters. Maybe turn something up.
We drove all day yesterday just checking country out. Today we drove to a new area and found some spots that we want to hike into. So we're gonna do that. Ready to go.
Ready? Thank you. Dude, if that thing had eye guards, I'd blast it.
Let's get to like
Let's go to that second knob, the farthest one we can see.
You want to skirt around this close one with the tree on it? Skirt.
Yeah, just kind of head along and then go through that saddle and then up onto that top.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be somewhere right at.
And then we can see.
Actually, that might be this one. Looks kind of bald.
Yeah,
It's
that might
probably
be
that
it.
one.
Really quick, I just thought I'd let you guys know. We're hiking out for the day. Jeff didn't bring food or water. What an idiot. But it looks like they got some deer. So we're gonna go see what they found.
Range that. Jeff, Jesus Christ.
Alright, dry fire.
Hold on, Jeff.
Boys, ready?
No.
If he moves, Zach, I'm closing him.
Did you get a range?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Ready, Zach?
No.
Hurry.
Was he moving?
Yeah.
He's down. He's f***ing toast.
Sorry, Zach. He took a stab, bro.
That's a good buck. It happened to me.
He went like this, and I just put it right at his brisket hold because he was moving.
Yeah, I saw you hit him.
Oh, you did?
Just with my eyes.
Okay.
I saw in the binos.
As soon as you shot, I just looked up and I saw him do the back kick.
What just happened?
Well, me and Zach were looking at some coyotes over here that I might still shoot at, because that'd be fun. And Bob just said, deer, deer. And did you know it was a buck right away?
Yes.
Bob said, buck. Me and Zach turn over. I see him trotting up through the trees, and he comes out broadside at 314. I laid down, dialed quickly, and he just stood there broadside. I tried to give Zach enough time to get it on the spotter. Like,
He started moving.
and then he was starting to take a step, and Bob went, "Mrrr," and I don't think he stopped. I just put it a little forward to brisket. Like, I wanted him to walk right into it, and he just walked right into it, clobbered him.
He's down.
Zach saw it naked eyes, Bobby filmed it, me shooting, and then glassed him up there. You guys want to shoot some yotes?
Number 2, baby.
Dude, you have 4 days.
Jeff, what just happened?
No bullshit. I was looking at 3 coyotes eating a dead deer. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna scan this ridge. And as I'm scanning in the snow, I just see, and I'm like, wait a second. And it took a second for my eyes to focus on the deer. And there's a big buck over there bedded in the snow. Zach just got to look at him. I think he's gonna get a closer look at him, but I think it's something that he's gonna shoot. Is it nice? Oh, God. Okay, stop the video in case it dies, because you'll lose it. 10 seconds.
All right, we're gonna go. We've got a game plan to get after this buck that's bedded. It's a big 4-point with eye guards, tall and wide, and pretty freaking exciting. We got a good route. I think if we can get to that spot, it's gonna be a pretty close shot, a couple hundred yards. We use the rangefinder tool on Go Hunt to mark where Jeff's buck was up here so that we can come back to it. And we're gonna leave one rifle here, mark this, since we're only gonna take the one over to go try and shoot this buck. So hopefully we're packing out of here with 2 big Montana bucks. Open the group chat. You sent it to us.
No, it starts at 320 on his. At 3.
Is that what you sent in the group chat?
Yeah.
And 320 is what?
320 was 375, so I put it at 3. He's 280.
Should be good.
You do at 300.
Yeah.
We just got over here. The buck's bedded at 284 yards, still in the same exact spot. He's bedded facing us, so we gotta be really quiet and really hide our movement from him. But this buck is toast if all goes well. As long as he doesn't get up for some unforeseen reason. He's bedded right on top of a ridge, so we just played the picture perfect stock, got into 284 yards. I think this buck's in trouble. He's dead. Just laid him over in his bed, bud.
Yep.
He's toast.
What's up? Right in the freaking neck, dude.
On video. On video.
Go ahead.
He's dead. Just laid him over in his bed, bud.
Yep.
He's toast. Hey, let's shoot those.
Nice shot, bud.
No.
Coyote 10 yards below him. Nice shoot.
Woo!
Save that. It's all done. He's toast.
That feels good.
Laid him over in his bed. Just crunched him, dude.
Tagged out Montana.
Tagged out in Montana. Let's hope he's not too damaged. Meat-wise. I think he was injured. There's magpies bugging him.
Oh.
Coyotes near him.
Prowling him.
Yep. So,
Those
but
things are gone.
he was injured. So the right thing to do was to put him down.
And he's a nice freaking.
And he's a great buck.
I bet you he got shot.
He got
the-
shot in the
that
ham
rear
or
ham or
something.
something.
Yep. So
Wow.
we'll go over there and see.
Nice shot, bud.
Nice freaking shoot.
Dude,
Clean sweep on the old rim.
that thing. Even at 280, I watched it. I watched him just.
Did you really?
Yep. Just fold. Things escalated quickly on day number 2 here in Montana. We, finally did hunting the way that we're supposed to do hunting. Got out of the damn truck, started hiking, worked this like sliver of BLM until it kind of opens up into a bigger chunk of BLM. And we just worked that sliver, got out here, boom. Jeff's buck, my buck. We've seen 3 bucks on public. We've killed all of them.
That's funny.
That was awesome. That was my first coyote too. I watched him get smoked in the scope.
I just heard it. I couldn't even see it. I just heard flap.
Dude. This thing.
Wasn't much of a recovery. We watched him die in his bed. But really what we saw this morning was Jeff spotted 3 coyotes eating on some bloody pile of stuff. And then after Jeff shot his buck, he glassed back over. He's like, oh, let's see if those yotes are still over there. And then he glassed up this buck. And what it is this buck has a broken front like knee, elbow, and was bedded down. And there's a big hole out of his back rear where these yotes were and magpies and stuff were eating on him while he was still alive. So we'll know what kind of damage was done to that rear ham when we get in there, but the good thing to do was putting this guy out of his misery because he was being eaten alive, and then we also were able to take out a yote that was doing the damage to him. So kind of 2 birds with 1 stone with that one. Able to do a little bit of predator control and helping the deer out and stuff, and also put this guy down so he didn't have to suffer anymore. So feel good about all of it, all around. So
Stoked, man.
yeah.
I can't believe Zach said, all right, let's go get him. And I was like, yeah, let me shoot. I want to shoot a coyote though. And I just turned to glass the coyotes and I just scanned the ridge that the coyotes were on, and like 60 yards to the left of where I saw the coyotes, he was bedded in the sagebrush. And I just happened to see frame coming out behind the sage, and I was just like, oh my gosh, guys, I just found a bedded buck. And got the spotter on him, and Zach took a look at him for a second and was like, big frame, love that, let's go.
Yep.
Didn't really have to look at him very hard, just saw a nice big old 4-point frame, and that's decided that was all it was going to take. And I don't blame him one bit. Huge frame on this thing. Huge for us. We're from Washington, so it's a great buck.
It's a beautiful buck. I mean,
Nice buck.
that's the buck that I pictured finding in Montana.
Yeah, me too.
You know, a big, nice 4-point just like this.
Yep, 100%.
So-
I think we'd all shoot the crap out of this thing.
It's exactly what I came to Montana for, or something like that.
Agreed.
So,
Let's get to work.
yeah,
Let the tamaracks eat.
very true.
In this valley of wolves, in this valley of wolves, in this
Well,
valley of wolves.
Get ready to leave Zach's buck and head over to where Bobby last spotted mine. So, fingers crossed, he's piled up in those trees, and we have 2 dead bucks to pack out of here.
The alpha blood, the alpha blood. Oh, the alpha blood, the alpha blood. Alpha blood, the alpha blood.
You on record?
Yep.
It's a big deer, Jeff.
I think he's nice, man. And there is not a lot of blood.
Blood all over that bush.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
You want to eat Bob just went past?
Oh,
Blood all over it.
It's very hard to film.
there's no blood right here. There is no blood.
This is very hard to film.
Blood sprayed all over this bush, Jeff. You're just looking in the wrong spot.
Oh,
It says blood all over it.
so he's pumping out exit side.
Yep.
He's fucking hammered. Oh, picture perfect shot. Nice ass front. Big eye guards.
Here's the commentary from Jeff.
God damn it. I can't see what I'm hitting. Fuck.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah. Perfect. What do you think?
I'm pumped. Good fronts.
Good eye guards.
Yeah. Sweet.
Ready?
Yep.
Hey.
Nope. 1, 2, 3.
Taking my legs out.
Well, we are at my buck. Just finished up doing some pictures of him. He died just over the hill from us here, and me and Bob and Zach kind of took a 20 minutes to get him up on top. He was probably only 50 yards down off the side and wanted a nice flat place to take care of him. So we drug him up to the top here, and now we're going to take care of him. But just got to him. We took care of Zach's buck first. Just been fun. Just been an awesome day in Montana. Yesterday was kind of just a learning day. And then Zach and I were just laying in bed last night. It kind of sounds weird, but we were laying in bed together and just going over Go Hunt maps and just looking at big chunks of public. And I was like, man, I'm just not happy with what I saw today. Let's go try some different areas. And we had some pointers from some other guys to check out a certain unit and some certain areas of that unit. So me and Zach were just kind of bouncing ideas off each other last night. Found a couple big chunks of BLM, and first thing this morning we hiked in here, and right away we saw 2 does, and then probably half hour, 45 minutes later, we saw 3 more does, and we're like, okay, we're starting to get into deer, we're seeing track, we're seeing sign, and then Bobby picked up movement through the timber, just these weird little pine trees here, and we noticed that it was a buck, and it happened to be this buck, and I just dropped to the floor and shot it before anyone could say anything.
Well, just helping Zach and Jeff pack out their deer. It's awesome. They doubled up today. Montana is just so awesome. We've been talking about that this whole time. Like compared to Washington, even Colorado, it's just you don't see any hunters, and there's just so much wildlife and so vast and beautiful. I recommend anybody who hasn't done it, getting yourself a Montana deer tag, elk tag, whatever it is. Come out here and hunt these public lands. You won't be disappointed.
How good does that feel?
Very good.
How good does that look? Oh, you're tipping. Oh yeah.
Traveling out of state is a difficult task, but Montana is a friendly host, and with over 30 million acres of public land to hunt, it's a hard one not to apply for year after year. I cannot wait to return to Montana and hunt her beautiful lands. It just so happens we drew it again in 2023. What do you say, boys? Let's run her back.